see how it works in the context of well, the problem is the timing of this lick to get it. When I'm thinking about it, it's tougher to do when I just naturally just do it. So I'm just gonna play something and just forget about even doing this video and see what happens. So. So that worked out a little better. I put it in the 5 and the 4, and then I did a turnaround. Now I'll try it another way. So that was part of the lick. So if I do it just the 5 and the 4 here. And that is blowing the 3 note here, drawing the 3 with a little bend, drawing the 4, blowing the 4, back to 3 note, draw a little bend, blowing the 3, hopefully your note won't clog up, blowing the 2, and back to 3 like that. That's the blow 3. 2, blow, 3, blow, 2, blow. Back to 3. So there's 6 of those. No, there's not 6. So let's figure it out together here. So the whole thing is, that's the jaw 3, a little bent. Jaw 4, blow 4. Back to jaw 3. And then hit the 3 twice, blowing. So after you blow the 3 twice again like that, and then you blow the 2 note and go back to 3. So after that comes the, and for the hit on that 5 note, the 1 draw. And that was a deeper draw on that 3rd note there, Ben. Or without the bend. You could do it like that. So just try to copy that if you can, and you know, there's different ways to shape those notes, but you can do it exactly like this, or do it a little different, like. Like that, or. Sorry about that. Just. So anyway, but I think this to establish that. Especially when you do it as the 5 and the 4, like it sounds something like. And then you hit the turnaround after that. But that sounds kind of cool. And then up here on the further end of the harp. So that is, let's figure it out together slowly. Blow the 6. Blow 6, draw 6. And then 7, draw, blows. So we have the blowing the 6 and then drawing it 6, 7, 8. And then blowing the 7. Drawing the 7. Blowing the 6. Blowing the 5. Similar type of thing as on the 3 and the 2. It's but this time it's a 6 and the 5. Or anyway, and then if you're doing that up here in context of the song, let's try that. So I messed that up. Let's try it one more time here. And the goal is to try to use it as 5 and 4. Let's try it one more time. So that's getting there. I'm practicing with you guys, with it. Let's try it again, and I'll do a short version of it. So the one is up forward, back to the one, and then. So the whole thing is, the timing of it, to get it right in the right time. And I messed that up a little bit by a beat. I'll try it one more time. So that's another way to do it. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's the same thing. Let's try it. Just, you can do variations on the top, like I pointed out on the bottom of the harp too. And when I make mistakes like that, I just try to slow it down, just really, really slow, so that I can. I got my summer haircut. See, unfortunately, the top part didn't grow back as much as I wanted. Sorry, that mercy. That's what happens when your summer locks don't grow back. You only get part of them. God, my humor has destroyed my playing all of a sudden. So let me try that. If I could remember the top thing I was doing. The bottom one. So when you forget those kind of licks, the stuff you've been doing, and people do forget them, and then it's frustrating, but you guys just sometimes you just need to take a break and just get away from the whole thing completely. And other times you can just work it out a little bit. Well, this thing is clogged up, and that doesn't help, but I was having trouble finding the exact thing I was trying to show you guys. I kept doing something like that. I was rushing it. And then you can take that lick and turn it around to... You can do anything you want to do with it, but the main thing is to hit at, I think, you know, at least that one bar where it's going. So the one bar meaning... You can do after that. And that's a little bit of a different lick than the one I'm doing here, which is... That's what I was missing. That's the lick up here that's the same as... So it's blow 6, draw 7, draw 8, and then blow 7. Draw the 7. Blow 6, draw 7, draw 8. Blow 7. And then draw the 7. Blowing the 6. And then hit the 5, which is similar to that 2-3 thing. Hit the from the... Just gotta get that right. So it goes. Blowing the 6, drawing the 7, drawing the 8. Blowing the 7, drawing the 7. Back to blowing the 6. Twice blowing the 6. Then blow 5, blow 6. Back to 5, blow. So I was doing it too long, and I was just separating it, and I was just doing it. It's just about half that long. But you can take these things and just, turn that lick I said around to a little bit different thing. Or anyway, so that lick's just got to fit in, and the timing has to be right. Now, in first position, let's see how it works in first position. I think that work okay. Let's see. Let's see. I think it'll work like that. I kind of went back to crosshair, but let's see. Well, maybe it doesn't work in cross. I mean, in forward position. Because you're hitting that. It might not work, but it might work with 5 and 4. I'm just experimenting with you guys, Let's try it again in first position. Maybe it doesn't work in first position. One more time. I thought it would, but... No, it just wants to go back to the second position there. But another thing in first position that kind of can replace the typical 5 and 4, though, is using that 4-5 note, like. So you see, instead of going, go. Instead of that, you go. Something like that. It just seems like. Anyway, up here it would be. Mean. Just a little thing that's that might replace, you know. Instead, you go. And the reason why that works is those notes are in the key that you're playing in straight harp. For instance, when you do the 5 and change the 5, then you draw on the 4, and then go back to 4. You blow on the 4 or 1 or whatever. But in this case, you just replace the 5 and the 4 with this kind of a thing. Instead of doing that, you replace through a. Because you're right on the anyway, so work on that, have fun with it. I know this is just a simple practice video. We're all practicing together on this thing, okay? So long, y'all. Have a good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you're at. Bye-bye.